What is going on with FICC? You have a business review. How's that going?
The business review is going well. We have been obviously a new management team in our seats now for about 6 months. We engaged in a fairly exhaustive front-to-back review of all of our businesses. We did what you would expect a new management team to do, which is re-underwrite our business. FICC is among them. We're quite confident and quite pleased with our FICC business. There's areas for improvement, and we have now a plan, and we're executing to the plan.
I mean, some people are saying actually it's been a really difficult quarter for trading, especially in equities. What are you seeing?
Well, I think it's been a difficult market. It is a market that is trading more on political risk than it is trading on, macro risk, and that's a difficult market for any trader to trade through. And you see it obviously in your preamble in the context of what the ECB and central banks are doing, and then there's the overlay of tariffs, whether it involves China or Mexico. And so we're playing with a lot of political risk, which is very often difficult to trade through. And
so what does it mean for your business? How do you adapt to this ever-changing politics? Do you need to diversify? Do you need to change the business?
Well, I don't think you need to change the business. I think, the mark of any good trading business is its ability to be agile and its ability to respond, to a different set of circumstances and ultimately to be responsive to what clients are looking to do. We are, in the end, intermediaries of risk, and that changes based on political and economic circumstances. And so we stand ready, as we have for a long, long time, to intermediate risk among our clients.
Talk to me a little bit about the credit card tie-up with Apple.
Sure.
Is it actually going to make money for you?
It will make money. It's an investment, obviously, in terms of the build, our investment in the product. It's a new product for Goldman Sachs. But over the long term, we view it as a very profitable business. And the tie-up with Apple has had a number of different benefits for us, just in terms of accelerating our entry into the business, subjecting ourselves to the rigor of a technology build with a company like Apple, and the ability to face off against hundreds of millions of consumers, is a very big move for us, and so the partnership with Apple has been already of benefit to us.
But is this just the first shift to more consumer-orientated businesses, which is really away from your traditional businesses?
Sure. Well, remember, about 3 years ago, we began a consumer business called Marcus, which began in the U.S. It began with deposits and unsecured loans, all delivered in a way that is digital. So we are not going to be a consumer bank rich with branches. Instead, we're going to engage with our customers on a digital platform. The ambition is to develop over time a relationship with tens of millions of consumers across a big business and really work on behalf of our customers, meeting pain points that they have, as consumers. Apple and the Apple Card is a part of that, and so you'll start to see Goldman become a more relevant presence in the consumer business. And I would say strategically, it is of benefit to us to the extent that it opens up a diversified funding source in terms of retail deposits, which we had not tapped historically, and to diversify away from a reliance on wholesale funding for the bank.
When are we going to see a resolution on 1MDB?
Well, I would hope soon. It's very difficult to know sort of precisely when a resolution will come. It is a big, sprawling investigation, a portion of which is involving Goldman Sachs. I'd like to say we'll be in a position to resolve this quickly, but we'll need to see how that plays, in the rather constructive dialogue we're having with the Department of Justice in the U.S. and other, and other regulators around the world.
Have negotiations with the government actually started?
We've been in an active dialogue with the DOJ from the very beginning in a sort of cooperative position. Whether I would sort of, classify any of those as being negotiations so much as it's been in a very cooperative repose with them.
Okay, we're just getting some breaking news, actually. Germany, we understand through our sources, exploring a Commerzbank ING deal with the Netherlands. So I need to ask you whether you're looking at any bolt-on acquisition, maybe to diversify away from what you currently have.
Sure. Well, we're always looking at bolt-on acquisitions. In fact, we made about 2 weeks ago a $750 million acquisition of an entity in the U.S. called United Capital, which furthers our entry into wealth management broadly as an extension of our ACO business. I dare say we're not looking at transactions that would be as transformative as the one you're reporting on, but Goldman Sachs will be active in acquisitions, but I would consider them more in the context of bolt-on for specific businesses.
But in Europe, if you look at bolt-ons, where do you see value?
Well, I think there's opportunity for us to grow our wealth management business more meaningfully in Europe. You know, we have low single-digit market share in a very, very deep and diverse business. I think if there was an opportunity for us to look at an asset that could accelerate our entry into wealth management in Europe, we would look at it, but nothing transformative in the context of, you know, what you were otherwise discussing.
Are the trade tensions between the U.S. and China changing your business in any way?
Well, I think they change our business to the extent they change our client business, and you know those tensions have broad repercussions across the market, you know, well beyond kind of the borders of either the U.S. or of China, and we'll need to watch that carefully. But you know, we're an organization that's responsive to the needs of our customers and our clients, and to the extent that you know that weighs on the way in which our customers and our clients are engaged, you should assume we'll be agile and responsive in that regard as well.